Thanks again for joining us. A Brooklyn Center man who nearly killed his infant child in a horrific assault is now facing prison time. On Wednesday, 26-year-old Maingun Randberg was sentenced to 9 years in prison. According to court documents, he threw his 4-month-old child onto a wood floor when the infant wouldn't stop crying. It was hours before the child got medical attention. The child sustained a brain injury and broken bones, and medical authorities were concerned the infant would die. Randberg admitted to the assault, pleading guilty in Hennepin County Court. Amid the chaos at the Capitol, a Maple Grove lawmaker is heading a new House committee that aims to root out fraud. Republican Kristen Robbins has been named chair of the Fraud Prevention and State Agency Oversight Committee. The House is creating this new committee in the wake of the massive Feeding Our Future fraud scandal. About $250 million were stolen in what's become the nation's largest pandemic fraud case. House Republicans say ending fraud is one of their top priorities this session.
As we've seen over the last many years, there has been a lot of fraud and misuse of taxpayer funds in the state of Minnesota, and the legislature has never had a vehicle for oversight. So I really think this is a separation of powers issue, and I hope it will be bipartisan.
Governor Tim Walz recently signed an executive order creating a new financial crimes and fraud section in the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. He's also asked lawmakers to consider a $39 million anti-fraud proposal. A new member of the New Hope City Council is hoping to bring a fresh perspective to the city's issues.
The change is exciting. We live in such a wonderful space, and I want to be a part of it to reflect my different viewpoint, my millennial change, right? Things like that. And I want to just reflect what makes this place so wonderful to live in.
Kyle Coriel was sworn into the New Hope City Council this week. She was appointed to fill the seat previously held by John Elder. He was elected mayor in November. Coriel says she's excited to start hearing from residents.
The part of it that's exciting is listening to the community, communication open both ways, and then having those discussions influence what is next, if that's parks or if that's infrastructure or taxation, whatever that might be.
Coriel will serve on the council for the next 2 years. An existing lumber and hardware store in Plymouth is proposed to be redeveloped into a type of housing officials say there's little of. The Hamel lumber property is proposed to become nearly 50 rental townhomes. For the project to happen, both the Plymouth City Council and Met Council would have to approve comprehensive plan amendments to allow for a higher density use. Initial plans show what the townhomes could look like. One member of the Plymouth Planning Commission mentioned the need for this type of development that could offer a nice bridge between multifamily apartments and single-family homes. 2 other Planning Commission members raised traffic concerns with another nearly 50-unit townhome development already nearby. The Planning Commission recommended approval on a 3-2 vote. The City Council will have the final say. Rock climbing enthusiasts now have a place in the Northwest Metro where they can get in some practice and a good workout in the process. In this edition of Business Matters, Delane Cleveland takes us inside Plymouth's Big Island Bouldering.
This is what we call Big Island because right out of the gate it slaps you in the face. Right when you see it, it's the first thing you see.
Exercise can take on many different forms.
It's like boys can be boys, just climb.
There aren't many workouts quite like indoor bouldering.
It's mental and physical strength. It's just something different from our normal day-to-day, and everybody likes it. It's something that we're all excited to do.
Oh, that's how.
They like it because it's challenging and family friendly, even if there is a 100% chance that they're going to fall.
When you fall, because you will fall, you'll fall from, maybe 15, 16 feet in the air, but you'll land on foam padding that'll absorb the energy. So you start here and you go all the way up.
Chris Massal is one of the owners of Big Island Bouldering, which opened earlier this month in a 20,000 square foot warehouse space.
We knew that the West Metro was what I'd call a desert for climbing, and now we've created this little oasis, if you will.
He says it's an activity that's continued to grow over the last 30 years.
We have a grading scale that describes the difficulty.
And for the uninitiated,
our yellow tags are the most easiest to orange all the way around to black tags.
There's a method to how this all works.
We've got some orange and purple tags as well.
Whatever path you choose, you're going to work every part of your body.
It's like all your body weight. It's like the hardest workout, pound for pound.
In the early going, Big Island bouldering has been a huge draw for
As
families,
soon as they put something out there that they were opening, I immediately emailed.
or just anyone who's looking for a workout that's a little different.
It's a very social thing. You'll climb, you'll cheer your friend on, they'll cheer you on, you celebrate the successes, and you learn from each other's failures along the way. It's a multifaceted benefit.
Prices for a day pass range from $17 for youth to $26 for adults. They also have a co-working lounge on site for people who want to work remotely. A new international exhibition has arrived at the Hopkins Center for the Arts. The Arts of the North International Galleries are filled with works from across the globe. They're displayed in 13 different mediums, including photography, sculpture, and paintings. Visual arts manager Jim Clark says the exhibit had over 1,000 entries. From those, the gallery chose 156 to display. Of the works, he says there's something for everyone.
There's a full spectrum of distractions, and being active in the arts is a great opportunity to, for some folks, to escape, and others to address the challenges that many people are facing.
If you're looking to support local artists, the gallery does feature art from Plymouth, Maple Grove, and New Hope among 40 different Minnesota communities. The exhibit is free and on display through February 22nd.